Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. I started the 30-day hair detox in January 2021, and the purpose of my hair videos is to document my progress on my hair journey using basic, simple hair styling techniques to mainly style my hair in a wash and go, and to cleanse, condition, style my hair every 5 to 7 days, every 7 to 10 days. I try to make my hair last 8 days though, but depending on what my life calls for. This is a 4-day-old set, and this is a set from when I went to my tight curl specialist Tierrany to get my third maintenance visit, and so I can't wait to get into this set and reset it myself. And also, if you want to know how to do these edges without edge control, catch the end, the day 4 of my last video, and also I may revisit it in this video to let y'all know how I set my edges. Set pretty good. So even if I wanted to put, do I have one handy? I do not. Nope. Just imagine. So even if I wanted to put a headband on and I wanted to just spruce up my edges, then just imagine this is how it would look, right? To add a little extra something, or even if I wanted to bring it all, making progress, get my puff cuff and slick it up and do a puff. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to reset my hair for the next week. So I'm excited too, because it's getting cooler outside. So today I'm gonna let y'all know what my game plan, and right up front what products I intend to use. Types of products, right? Not necessarily specific brands. So maybe not. But listen, y'all, listen. So I'm gonna cleanse my hair with an all-purpose shampoo. I'm going to then cleanse it with a moisture shampoo. Then I'm going to condition it with the moisture shampoo. And sometimes I cocktail the all-purpose conditioner with the all-purpose conditioner with the moisture conditioner, because I feel bad not using the conditioner, right? The other conditioner, I don't want it to feel bad. So I could cocktail those together. Welcome, if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Welcome back, right? If you're a frequent visitor, nice to see you again. And if you're new here, click that subscribe button. If you found anything interesting or useful about the video by the time you get to the end, hit the subscribe button. It costs you your effort, but it doesn't cost you money. But if you do click it, then YouTube could give me, you know how that works. So all-purpose shampoo, all-purpose shampoo, moisture conditioner, detangle with the conditioner on my hair, add my base gel, which today will be my Uncle Funky's daughter. Then come out of the shower. The only topper gel I plan to use today, which has been a while since I've done this, is I Create Hold by Sense. Just to see, with it being less humid and with it being cooler outside, how my set holds up without the extra toppers that I sometimes will use to fight humidity, to fight shrinkage and frizz off as long as possible. I'm just gonna go in and use that I Create Hold and then dry my hair like I usually will do under the hood dryer, and then diffuse after I'm done. So I'm gonna hop in the shower to do those portions. I'm also excited that I used to want to keep Tierrany's set as long as possible because she would do so much better than I, that I was like, I'm gonna keep this set as long as possible. But I've improved in my technique, so I'm like, let me get my set on here and see what we're working with. So I'll see you when I get back to when I'm to the point to apply the I Create Hold, and then show you where I go from there. I'm back. First and foremost, what have I noticed in washing my own hair versus before my third visit to Tierrany versus after? How quickly I glided through my hair during the cleansing process, during the conditioning process, during the detangling process. I'm almost positive it probably took me 2 or 3 minutes to detangle my hair today. Why? I imagine it like if you're trying to go down a road 50 miles an hour, a road that's full of speed bumps versus just a clear road on the highway, right? So when I had those dead, more scraggly ends on the end, well, when I get to those, I have to slow down, right? Because I don't want to rip my hair out or break my hair unnecessarily and like pull those apart before I can continue to pull the product, the shampoo product, the conditioner product, the Detangler brush product through my hair. Since this has been my 3rd visit and I'm to the point where she's gotten to do 3 good trims, i.e. cuts on my hair, she's really gotten rid of most, if not all, of the scraggliness. Y'all, the first time Tierrany did my hair and I was in a shampoo bowl and she was just so patiently going through my hair and just to wet it, to shampoo it and working the shampoo through my hair, or the extra detangler treatment, not like detoxer treatment, it was like snap, crackle, pop, how I was feeling her like come to a snag and having to work it out. I'm like, oh my goodness, I felt bad for her even though I was paying her for the service because of how many snaggles were in my hair. And even after she cut it with the 2nd visit, it was still a little snaggly. And this visit, there were, of course, snaggles because my hair is growing out. That's why I'm in for a trim. But it's less snaggles. And now that I've gotten those snaggles trimmed off, then she told me this on my visit. She was like, girl, just wait. As you continue to progress, you're going to be surprised and shocked by how fast you just move through your hair. So today, I did time me in the shower, shampooing, conditioning. So I shampooed with the all-purpose and the cleansing, and then conditioned, then detangled it, rinsed it out, applied the Uncle Funky's Daughter, and this is what I came up with. 18 minutes and 37 seconds. My quickest time yet, but it's because I didn't have to work as hard to go through my hair. I can feel my curls being more defined even as I was shampooing it and things. So I'm super excited, if you cannot tell, about the progress. This is what you're not gonna do. I'm playing, but I'm serious. Don't compare my 3rd visit to your 3rd visit if it makes you make negative comparisons, because we might have started at a different place, we might be going a different place, right? We're different. So compare your 3rd visit to your 1st visit and focus on how have you and your hair, how has it improved? Even if it's a little thing about, are you better at shampooing? Are you better at conditioning? Is a section of your hair that had a hole in it, is it filling in more? Focus on those little things and you'll have a lot more joy going through this journey than comparing yourself to others in a negative way. So with that said, I promised I'm only going to use this as my topper today. So let's get into it. I'm still not telling y'all how many pumps I use though, because we could have different surface textures, different densities, different amounts of water we put in our hair. You may still be working on getting enough water in your hair. And if I tell you, for example, that I use 8 pumps from this big bottle on my hair, and then you go do it and you go, oh my gosh, my hair is so gummy and it didn't work. Well, nobody told you to do that. Find out what works for you. I'm playing, but I'm serious. But seriously, y'all, find out what works for your hair. Yeah, that's like part of the fun of this. And then do that. Yeah. And if you're wondering, when I went on my visit with Tierrany, and I could tell she used like less gel on my hair than I use, but I don't want to interfere with her process, because mainly at this point, even though of course I'm enjoying her, you know, washing my hair, conditioning it, and setting it up, I want her to set it up that's going to be in the best way for her to give me the awesome cut, right? So whatever amount of product she needs to do, and she knows I like the shake. So from the salon, I don't care about it at home as much. I like the shake, so when I come from the salon, I could do it for y'all on the video, and like for my mom and my sister on FaceTime. But yeah, I want her, when she's in her hair cutting zone, to just do what she needs to do to get me the best sharp cut. So if she need me to turn my head this way, lean down, you know, flip it, reverse it, like I'm at her mercy and her direction as far as what do I help her help me by helping her to help me. Okay, so that's what I do. So I'm not gonna micromanage Tierrany, because we are helping each other. Another thing about this last visit with her is that because the condition of my hair has improved, I think it took either an hour or an hour and a half less time for her to do my hair total. It took less time for her to do my haircut. Yeah, right? It took less time for her to do my haircut. It took less time for her to shampoo and condition my hair. So that was pretty awesome too, just seeing how I'm finally entering, and this is the beginning, right? This is my first visit like that, so I'm assuming it's gonna get better. But entering that zone, because previously I talked to y'all about how I don't know if when my hair gets longer, if I could stand that. But I was thinking about that at whatever point my hair was at that time. But after this visit, and because it's getting easier and easier for me to move through my hair, cleansing, conditioning, styling, detangling, then I could stand some longer hair if it's this easy as it grows down longer. You get it? So that's it. I told y'all, just I create hold, no, got crack. Hold on, my arm. It's cramping. Let me crack it. But just I create hold, no papaya slip, no mop top. My hair is sticking out like I like it. And so 4 sections, separate into 4 sections, clip it up, and I'm gonna rake and smooth it. I think I'll do this whole section for y'all and then stop the camera and then come back when I get up here. So here I go. One more thing though, I mentioned to Tierrany about how when she cut my hair back here, how she had cut it so close in the past that when I do my first set after her visit, that it's hard to catch this hair, and I think she didn't cut it as close at the bottom, and I don't know if that's because my hair has grown to a different level so it could have a fuller shelf, or because I had mentioned that to her. But just saying that to say, communicate with your stylist. All right, tell her if you found something you've been doing at home that you think is working for you. Talk about it while you're there, because I'm not gonna see her again for 3 months. And also Tierrany did at some points use a detangling brush while she was raking and smoothing my hair when she thought it was necessary. And so I just wanted to share that with y'all, that even my stylist, with all her professional experience and doing, head after head every day, she still uses the tools she feels are necessary to get the job done. And just at certain points in my hair, she got that Felicia Leatherwood and she used it to assist her with maybe combing through my hair at spots, and then continue with raking and smoothing with her fingers. Oh, so I've been meaning to tell y'all too this story, because a lot of y'all have asked where I got my papaya slip, and y'all have shared that you're not trying to pay the shipping to get it from Trepador. I think they're in England, right? So let me tell you how I accidentally ended up paying the shipping for Trepador, right? See, what had happened was I did the wrong conversion. So when I was ordering their products, right, and it came up to like 77 Great British Pounds and GBP. And I thought Great British Pounds were the same as euros. I'm just saying this is where my mind was. So I ordered it, thinking, okay, it's just a little bit of a conversion and it's still like under $100, because that's where my budget was at. I wanted it. That's how I had said to spend on the product or whatever it was. I got to look back at my receipt. But once it clears, you know, on your debit card, it shows you the American dollars. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that is not what I intended to do. So let me tell you all that Great British pounds and euros are not the same, and Great British pounds are more than euros and more than American dollars. Okay? So when you're doing the conversion calculator to decide with your budget, what you're allotting for hair products and what you're willing to spend, please don't make the mistake I made and thinking Great British pounds were euros. So that's my story about how I accidentally ended up purchasing the papaya slip, as well as the I ordered also the quinoa conditioner, I think, at the same time, right? And so how I miscalculated and ended up spending more than I intended to, but it came and I love it, so that's fine. But that was my little mishap. All right, so go to Bold Culture Beauty, you know, get on their alerts to know when they get these things back in stock and such, so that yeah, you can just pay whatever the US shipping prices are if that's in your budget that you've allotted for yourself. And you know, however long ago that was, I still have plenty. That was months ago. Yeah, I still have papaya slips, so it's lasting me a while. Alright, so that's that part. See? And I'm gonna do here, here, and then here. More reminder is don't forget to check the description box below to see what links and information is there, because a question you may have already been answered there or in this video. I try to be thorough, so that's an additional resource to check the description box. It feels really nice raking and smoothing my hair with these freshly cut ends. I'm just warming my hair up since it's been sitting a while. Oops, oops. You know what? I need to apologize to Abigail because I knew better. I shouldn't have done her like that. There we go. That's why you gotta warm your hair up all the way through. See that traffic jam I just caused? But it's okay. Just be gentle with your hair. Apologize. Get back on track. All right, here we go. All right. And this section is like kind of fat to me, so I'm gonna separate it. Yeah, so don't write off when your hair gets jumbled in a ball. I was horrified when Faux Aduni gave her experience that before her wedding, the stylist she chose to go to, whenever she hit a snag in her hair, she just cut it off. I'm like, what kind of butchery? I don't know her. I don't know who did. I don't know what happened. But yeah, when you, even on your own hair, if you come to a snag like that snag I just came to, it's like a ball and it looked like, oh no, it's ruined. Just gently pull the strands out of it, and most time for me, it'll just unwind, and you might lose, if any, a strand of hair that's maybe tangled up in there. So please don't rip your hair out unnecessarily and get frustrated with it and stuff. Just gently. Gentle, gentle, gentle. And just because I'm running into a few snags doesn't mean my hair isn't detangled properly, right? Because the point of detangling is to get the old hair out of your hair, and raking and smoothing is to help realign your curls after, you know, shampooing, conditioning, and detangling. So hitting snags, not snags, but hitting little bumpy parts, because these aren't really snags, it's just like my hair getting wrapped around each other because it's curly, right? So even though I'm elongating it, it's still going back this way, curling however it does, and all these different surface textures I have. So it's bound to get wrapped up in each other. And then I just have to, I think of, you know, getting the little, it's just unraveling my hair basically from if it got, you know, wrapped around each other. So it doesn't mean your detangling is trash just because you hit a few, you see how, see, this is really curly. I don't like to act right. I'm gonna have to give it a little bit more love. We're not gonna get mad at it. We're just gonna love it some more. If you just hit, that's so much better. If you just hit a few snags on the way, but just remember to be gentle with your hair and just love it. It's gonna love you back. And you know what? Even people with straight hair, get tangly, get tangles. I'm just saying. So don't be so hard on your tight coily hair, because it has more of a likelihood to tangle. I would be harder on straight hair, right? Because it's like you're straight. What you doing tangling up? You don't have that much fighting against you keeping your hair straight. I'm playing, but y'all understand. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. All done. I didn't time how long it took. So I'm going to, wait, I almost forgot to shake. Shake it out so my curls can like clump together. See how it kind of knows where it's supposed to be? It's behaving, it's falling back, kind of how I raked and smoothed it. Progress. And then just kind of Alright, so this is where I'm starting. Also just gonna a little under here. Alright, so I'm gonna get under the dryer for an hour and then diffuse. Y'all, this is my hair after being under the dryer for an hour. So this is the outside. It's the outside. Yeah, let's look inside to see. Because I only use one topper gel, I'm probably not gonna have to go in as long or as much with the diffuser to dry the roots, because you see it's not as foamy as it can be when I add the papaya slip and the mop top. Or it just dried better. But see how my hair is stacked up? It's doing more, starting out looking more voluminous because of how it's laying on top of each other. Yay, hair. But if you're wondering where now that it's dry, so we want, see how that we need this to be like that, so that's, you see we still have room to grow. And then back here, right, these pieces, we want this from here to here, which is about a good 3 inches. So I'm gonna take the diffuser and go in and dry these roots for probably 15 minutes this time, since I already can see that it's not as super duper wet and foamy at the roots. So I'm hoping it will take less time to get it as dry as I want it to before I go out in the elements. Especially, it's 72 degrees, so it's not as cold today as it has been the past couple of days. So then I also won't be so concerned about going out with a wet scalp. So let me show you my dryer with diffuser. What kind of dryer do I use? Did you check the description box? I put the information there because I care. I'm trying to help. Go look. Go see if it's there. Now, if it's not there, then say, hey, I checked the description box and I didn't see this information. But it's there, so you shouldn't send me that kind of message. All right. So, one more thing Tierrany did have me do differently is because my hair is thickened up back here. She did have me hold my head down as she dried the back part with the Dyson. So I will be doing some of that, as well as some of these things you know, opening up my hair and getting it in there so I can get it nice and dry. So that is how I use the diffuser to dry through this high density. So this is after diffusing slash drying my hair with a handheld dryer for an additional 15 minutes. It's still damp at the roots. I'm okay with that, but it's mostly dry. You see it has good hold, but also has some movement, lots of shape. So this is where I'm starting out with this set. With just I create hold. So we'll see how she does this week. We're gonna do like more like out my face, like that. Okay. Where I how she does this week, and so I will see you on day 2. Hey, welcome to day 2 hair. Y'all, I am tired. So tired. I almost forgot to record this video just now. Like I was about to start. It's the end of the day. Like it's dark outside. And I was getting ready for bed, getting ready to like, you know, take my makeup off, put on the buff, you know, take a shower, all that stuff. And I was like, I was talking to my sister and I was like, girl, I've got to record the video for today. Let me call you back. I'm here though. It wasn't too late. So here we are. I had actually put the buff on my hair. So this is what we're looking like up in here for day 2. Nice and defined from the roots to the tips. So like I've said before, I do really love that the definition here is not just surface deep, but it really goes from the root to the ends, and then getting my technique to the point where the roots aren't just the definition can be from here to here because of the technique through the whole process. You know, how I wet my hair, how I apply shampoo, how I apply conditioner, how I apply the water, how I detangle, how I apply the styling products to my hair, how I rake and smooth the products through my hair. All that is part of what one word technique, but these are all the things that are involved in the technique. So improving your technique as a whole could be improving like one of those factors. So this is the bag. It's kind of weird for me. I forgot how my hair feels with just using Uncle Funky's Daughter over I Create Hold. Sorry, using I Create Hold over over Uncle Funky's Daughter, right? So I put UFD on in the shower with plenty of water. Come out here, I apply the I Create Hold. No papaya slip, no mop top. That's where I'm at right now. So we know that day 3 is just usually my favorite day. So I'm looking forward to how she's going to look tomorrow, as well as on the day 4 hair. Days 3 and 4 are like my favorite days. And then, but I get the more compliments sometimes on like day 7 or day 8. So I think that's weird that sometimes on my older wash and go days, I get more compliments, which I may not just go out and about on those days, but I've got more compliments on my earlier days as well as my later days. So we're good all around. So that's day 2 hair, right? And so I will see y'all definitely on day 3. Hey, welcome to day 2 hair. Now, did I say day 3? This is what I meant to say if I didn't say it. So usually day 3 is my best day, but you know, I just got a new haircut You know that as my hair grows out, my set gets better. And me and Abigail, and that's what I call my hair, we're still kind of getting to know each other after me visiting my stylist Tierrany for my maintenance cut. So I'm saying all that to say, this side is doing really great, but this side, you see how it's doing like a weird thing here? Right in here, like when I pull it up, you can see how it's really shrunken up and frizzy, like right in this section. So that's affecting how it looks through here. See how this got more elongation. So so on this side, she's making me work a little extra to get her to not even look how I want her to look, just to look okay. And see, frizzing, starting to frizz out here already, and I haven't even worked out, so I don't know what she's doing this go round, but she's making me wanna for my next video actually have it be my braid out video, and to just do single individual braids versus doing corn rolls like I would usually do. So that might be the next video coming up while Abigail figures out, you know, what she's trying to do with me setting her in her new cut. She might need a week off from wash and goes. That's okay. That's what she might be trying to tell me. I might give her one more chance, right, this week coming up with a wash and go. And then if she's still pouting or doing whatever she's doing, then the next week I'll say, okay, now I gave you, you know. So we'll see how she's doing tomorrow. Yeah, I'll update y'all. But inside, still got good definition up here. But you know, I don't sleep up here, right? I mainly sleep. I guess I sleep like this, because that's usually where the frizz used to be. This side will frizz up first, but see the left. Yeah, they say, I've heard people say it's best to sleep on your left side. So I think I do mainly. See, when I wake up, I must sleep mainly on this side, because just the way it behaves in the morning versus this side, I just feel like it's more activity going on over here at night. Thanks for tuning in for day 3. I will definitely see you on day 4, because however she's acting, we still got a really good set going on, right? Even this section right here that's growing out is doing really well. It hasn't started frizzing up, so we're doing good. And you know, if push comes to shove, I'll just put a headband on her. And you know, I got my new method for doing my edges, so I might just take that as an opportunity to slick my edges down again, and this time put a headband on. Or Jazzy Frazier, she did a video, I gotta watch it again, where she took an old wash and go. Did she add foam or water to her hair? Some kind of way. She took her puff cuff, and she had like, but my hair's shorter in the back than hers, slicked her hair up and did her a little like a puff with a bang. And I thought that was really cute. And I'm like, ooh, I want to try that one day. This might be that week. We'll see. Have a productive day. I will see you on day 4. Hey y'all, welcome to, I think it's day 4 here. She's still doing the thing here. Faster than the frizz right here. See all that, and probably some back here too, I can't see. But I'm going to contribute that to the fact that I didn't completely dry my hair at the roots, especially here. And then when I went to sleep, before I went to sleep, when I had first set my hair on day 1, I knew it was still a little damp at the roots, but I was lazy and I put my buff on and just went to sleep. And then in the morning I dried it a little more, and so that's what I'm going to contribute to the fact that this ain't doing quite what I wanted to do. So it's my fault. And so I intended on resetting my hair tomorrow on day 5 anyway, because I'm kind of trying to get back on my hair schedule that I was on, where I was resetting it on day 8. That was working really well. So excuse me, I made new soap today that will be, probably by the time this video comes out, those soaps will be cured and in my store. So sweet hibiscus nectar, pineapple papaya, and ray of sunshine. So even though they're soaps for December, they're very bright citrusy fragrances because this time of year, November-ish, December, is when the citrus in my yard anyway blooms, my satsumas and my lemons. So even though this is like this time of year when people are in the mood to like make soups and have cocoa and, you know, snuggle up under a blanket with a hot beverage and, you know, a bowl of warm something, soup or chili or whatever, it's also the time of year where the citrus blooms. So that's what inspired me to make a lot of little citrus fragrances with these soaps that I made today. So I hope they look as pretty as they smell when I cut them. So anywho, so this is like my soap making hoodie, because you know you gotta have long sleeves, and if anything splashes, that I just let her rip with this hoodie. So if you see me wearing this hoodie sometimes, it's not my workout hoodie, it's my soap making hoodie. And I have one more, it's not a hoodie, but it's a longer shirt that are like my main soap making shirts. Anyway, did I show y'all inside here? Doing really great up here. But here, so I'll be sure that when I reset my hair, like this whole, see that whole section, this whole section, I'm gonna really focus in on it and make sure that it gets the driest, because clearly it's the most misbehaving side, more so than this side, because my surface textures are even different on both these sides. But y'all know I got like 4, 5, 6, 8 surface textures. So I love it. Love your hair, work with it, learn from if it didn't do quite like you want on a set. And then the good thing about it is you're gonna wash your hair again in a week. So reset, refresh. I still am gonna plan to reset my hair just using I Create Holds as my topper gel. And so yeah, and figuring that out. Anything else? Nope. I mean, a little. Like, I've been researching hair products to look at the ingredients on certain gels, just to see, do I even see one that the ingredients look like something I would want to put on my hair. And I did discover a new one that I may try. So you will see. I will let you know if I try it, because the ingredients look good to me. And it's nothing I asked my stylist about or anything. This is just my own personal research, Googling, you know, styling gels or styling gels for curly hair, not necessarily for natural hair, just for curly hair. And seeing what comes up besides Inner Sense I Create Hold, that is something that the ingredients look like I want to put it on my hair. So I'll let you know if I decide to take the plunge on that. Okay, be productive. See you next time. Hey, welcome to day 5 here. We're at the end of the road. Abigail's not even trying to behave today. She's just like, frizz, frizz, frizz. And we talked about it because she was like, you know, we had a good thing going and you've been taking the time to dry the roots, and this past time with me resetting my hair right, I got a new haircut, and so I only dried my roots for like 10 or 15 minutes instead of 30 minutes. And then even though I knew they were damp when I was going to sleep, I still didn't dry them. So I'm like, Abigail, you're right. So this next wash hour, I'm gonna do things like I know I'm supposed to do and make sure my roots are like at least 95% dry, right? Had some drying issues last time. I didn't feel like it. But this what you get, right? So actions have consequences, y'all. This side, you know, is pretty dry. This what you get. So this is the side that usually frizzes first. So I need to make sure that it gets the most dry, right? If I have to choose. which is hard because I'm right-handed, so it's easier to me and more natural to dry this way than this way. But I'm gonna have to get over it if I want my hair to look like I want it to look, for as long as I want it to look like that, right? So thanks for watching. Day 5 is still good though, right? But I like day 8. So I'm going to, yeah, see y'all in the next video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. And let me think before I go, right? Is there anything else I want to share with y'all except see how this side is not, I mean, y'all can look at it. It's still got like a lot of definition. I'll show you the back over here and even up here, right? This used to frizz a lot sooner, but now this is the area. So I'm gonna really have to focus and know my hair and do what I have to do for it to turn out the way I want. So I will see you, yeah, on next wash hour. Have a great day.